home of the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. Stay tuned for a special SpinoKing Sports presentation. The atmosphere at Ball Arena has never felt so exciting. The Nuggets have never been to the finals ever since joining the NBA in 1976. 46 years later, after clinching 12 division titles, 2 in the ABA and 10 in the NBA, they have finally clinched their very first conference title in franchise history. Every seat has been taken throughout the arena, 21,000 on hand. They wouldn't miss this for the world. Game 1 of the NBA Finals between the Eastern champion Miami Heat and the Western champion Denver Nuggets.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline.
Here are the starters for the Eastern champion Heat. Beginning the lineup as the point guard is Gabe Vincent, shooting guard Max Strus, the great Jimmy Butler as the small forward. Starting as the power forward is the hero of the Eastern Finals Game 7, Caleb Martin, with an average of 2.3 three-pointers made away from home. The center is Bam Adebayo, and the head coach is Eric Spoelstra. And here's the lineup for the Western champion Nuggets, with Jamal Murray as the point guard and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope as the shooting guard. Michael Porter Jr. will be the small forward, power forward is Aaron Gordon, and the Joker himself, Nikola Jokic, the third player behind LeBron James and Magic Johnson with the most career postseason triple-doubles. He will start as the center, and Michael Malone is the Nuggets head coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Taking a look at Miami. Well, we know this is everything they've worked toward. Greg, the adjustments in the offseason have really paid off.
And it's a well-run organization from top to bottom. They know who they are. They play to their strengths. That's why they find themselves here with an opportunity to win it all in the NBA Finals.
I like what you said. They know who they are. They play within those limits. You're right. Adebayo passes to Strus. Butler kicks to Martin. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Adebayo. Hits the jumper.
His passion for the game infectious. What a joy to watch when he steps between the lines.
Caldwell-Pope outside. There's the pass to Porter. Misses the three. Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
I'd simply say Butler likes to finish with force at the rim. Show us what you got, Jimmy Bucket.
Jokic passes to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Porter. Here's Strus. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, a fine passer in his position. Jimmy Butler recognizes when his teammates are open and how to get the ball to him.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Drops in the layup for two.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Outside Butler. Pass to Vincent. Goes up on the wing. Count the basket.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. To the middle. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Put your head down and make something happen.
Butler finds Strus. Here's Caldwell-Pope. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Martin. to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Butler. From the stripe. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And with the Heat, Gio, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Having lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Butler against Porter. Adebayo with a screen on Porter. Passes it to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
To the wing on the left. Floats one up. They get it back. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Butler. Bruce in the corner. Pocket 6.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive for Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Over Butler. Jokic, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Adebayo passes to Butler. Here's Vincent. Outside Butler. Floats one. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Jokic. Murray outside. Kicks it to Gordon. Here's the three. The Nuggets get it back in a new 14. Jokic with the bucket.
Jokic doing a nice job there, boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Vincent. And he banks in the layup.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Now here's Murray. And there's the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Jokic a screen. And that one hits back iron. He'd have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Butler, he made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
You know, you're asking to get burned when Butler is given this type of position. Outstanding work there.
Murray with the bounce pass. Fires from 14. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Martin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Jokic against Adebayo. And it's Gordon missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Porter against Butler. Going inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Murray right side. Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jokic for three. Connects from three-point range. Jokic has got 7 points.
It's so hard and difficult to handle Jokic. I mean, he can burn you with his inside play, his passing, and his three-point shooting. He's just an all-around threat.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Love's checked in for Martin. Robinson comes in for Jimmy Butler. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Max Strus. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Lowry wants to get it to Adebayo and does.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Smith, no luck.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Works it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Smith, the pass to Bryant. Out to Smith. Driving to the basket. To the right side. 5 to shoot. Raji, no good. The Heat leading by 5. Outside, Hero. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Najee. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Smith feeling it out a bit. Pass to Green. There's the triple. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Pass to Adebayo. Green against Robinson. Here's Love outside for Lowry. That falls. Great assist by Love. And the Heat lead by 10.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here is Smith. And here's Green outside. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. And the pass to Hero. Adebayo with the screen on Brown. The shot's good. And now it's a 12-point Miami lead.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Brown wide open. He fires. The Nuggets with another miss. The Heat leading by 12. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Hero against Brown. Adebayo with a screen on Brown. Hero no good. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Heat as they end the first quarter with an energy burst. A 19-7 run. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
You're watching SpinoKing's coverage of the 2023 NBA Finals.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Heat.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Lowry with the ball. Driving in. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Relentless is a word to describe Lowry. He is a wrecking ball of a guard.
Lowry against Murray. Jokic with the screen on Lowry. Murray kicks to Jokic. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. Man, such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Now here's Porter. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Gordon with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic just got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot, even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Now here's Love. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Stays with it and hits the off-balance shot. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
The Heat leading by 11. Outside, Hero. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic just got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Murray, the pass to Porter. Here's Jokic. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Martin dishes to Lowry. Pass to Hero. Lets it go from deep. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic just got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Inside. Murray, no good. And for the Heat, they're shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. There's the dish to Butler. Passes it to Hero. 4 on the shot clock. Butler passes to Love. Miami no good on that time either. The Nuggets trail by 11. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. I have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Now, Hero. This is the Butler. Love outside. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And so Brown will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter, and the shot goes down.
Well, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy.
Here's Butler following the basket by Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
The free throw drops for Butler. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Aldwell Pope, he's checked in for Denver. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. To the paint. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Denver.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, Reggie Jackson.
Jokic with his screen on Lowry. Jackson misses. The Heat leading by 9. Oladipo taking his time here. Just 5 to shoot. Love with the screen for Oladipo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Nuggets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Jackson finds Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Offensive rebound. Has contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Max Strus comes in for Butler.
One shot.
And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Adebayo buries it down low. Adebayo's got 12 points in the game.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers, and he's continuing to grow as a scorer.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Now here is Lowry. He has 5. Adebayo finds Strus. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Right side, Martin launches a three. No good on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Porter passes to Jackson. Shoots from 12. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Scooped up. The Nuggets trail by 8. And here's Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Jokic passes to Porter. Jokic, no good. The Heat leading by 8. And Oladipo kicks to Adebayo. Gordon against Martin. Puts it up for Adebayo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Jackson with it. Lowry picks him up. Jackson passes to Jokic. Over Martin. Jokic, no good. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
That really no excuse for missing that late.
Oladipo against Caldwell Pope. Miami no good on that time either. The Nuggets trail by 8. Jokic kicks to Jackson. Down low. Here's Gordon. That one drops and he's now 2 for 5.
Gordon's jumping ability combined with his reach make him a difficult matchup for any defense, especially when he's operating in the post.
Now here is Lowry. He has 5. The kick out to Oladipo. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Big group substitution here for Denver. Ryan is checked in for Jokic. Zeke Naji comes in for Gordon. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And it's Ish Smith in for Reggie Jackson. And then for Miami, Duncan Robinson comes in for Max Strus. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. Now here is Smith. He's covered closely. Naji, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look. You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
Here's Vincent. Adebayo the screen. Vincent misses. Here's Smith. .143 left in the first half. A special move before the shot. And the Nuggets start playing slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court, and the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set. That's a smart move.
And it's the Heat with the ball. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Adebayo the screen. Here's Vincent. The Heat need to get a shot off. Good on the shot. 14 points for Bam Adebayo.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Smith outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami leading by 6. Oladipo, the pass to Martin. Here's Vincent. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And he comes up with the deuce. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Adebayo. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. The Heat also changing it up. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Martin. And Hero subbed in for Oladipo. And Adebayo drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Now, here is Smith. Not a lot of room. Brown outside. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
You talk about passing. Smith is one of the best in the game in that aspect. An incredible distributor.
There's Hero with the 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Miami. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for the Miami Heat.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. They've made it this far, game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round?
It doesn't get any brighter. This is where you need your stars to be stars and your moons to be moons and your galaxies to be galaxies.
You know what, Ernie, this is what you dream about. But you got to stay in the moment. You got to focus on things that got you here.
How about planets to be planets? Does that apply here as well?
Yes, it does.
Thanks. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Miami leading by 7. Here's Vincent. Clark with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting. Do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Now here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
For the size, the vertical, the explosiveness, Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
Pass to Strus. Outside for Martin. It's good from long range. And the Heat lead by 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Porter. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've led by as many as 14 points. Adebayo with a screen on Porter. Here's Butler. And it's Denver with the rebound. Porter looking it over. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Here's Vincent. Outside Butler. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. To the inside. Adebayo. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
Smooth passing that time. Butler doing his best to keep everybody involved and in sync.
Now here's Murray. He's got 8. Fires top of the key. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The pass to Vincent. Adebayo to screen. Vincent misses.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the balloon is probably not the best option on that shot.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Jokic.
It takes body control, concentration, and skill to score against that kind of defense. Jokic doing a really nice job inside.
Now here's Adebayo. 22 points for him. Adebayo with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And it's Strus missing. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Down low. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Martin. 24 points for Bam Adebayo.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Jokic finds Porter. Knocked away. Caldwell Pope pass to Porter. Gordon. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. The Heat leading by 10. Pass to Adebayo. With the second effort, and the shot goes in. Adebayo's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 16. Butler with the ball, outguarded by Murray. Butler passes to Vincent. Back to Butler. To the wing right side. Here's Strus. The three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jokic high post. Adebayo on him. Porter with the screen for Caldwell Pope. Sinks the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got it back down to within single digits for the Nuggets.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Now a timeout called by Miami. the Nuggets. Ryan is checked in for Jokic, and it's Jackson in for Michael Porter. And then for Miami, Kevin Love's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Oladipo comes in for Caleb Martin, and it's Lowry in for Vincent. Lowry finds Butler. Oladipo right side, just 3 to shoot. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Oladipo. Lowry's got 8.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
Jackson against Oladipo. Outside Jackson. Gordon with a screen on Oladipo. It goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Gordon.
Well, I like the fact that Gordon shows a nice skill there in picking apart the defense on the screen and roll.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports leagues and worked his way up from video coordinator.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
And he makes the first.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Green comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Brown in for Murray. Heat also with a sub. Robinson's checked in. Both free throws good from Jackson. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you got to stay grounded on that pump fake. Butler really effective at getting the defender to jump into his space.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Butler.
Jimmy Butler's work ethic is really impressive. I mean, it seems like he never stops improving his game and looking for ways to be more effective on the floor. And that's why he's been as good as he's been so far in his career.
Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Miami. And so he makes both from the line. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 10. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Here's Brown. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Brown, the pass to Bryant. Rebound, Love. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. Butler feeling it out of it. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Outside Jackson. Here's Bryant, and it's good off the back rim and in. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Here's Butler. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Green. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
The Nuggets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Green. The Heat leading by 8. Outside Butler. Yep, that one goes in there. Butler's got 18 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The Nuggets have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. The Heat leading by 9. Outside Butler. Outside Robinson. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 6th assist on the night.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Now here's Jackson.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the third quarter. Lowry against Jackson. Nifty move. Here's Butler. The shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Passes to Jackson. Bryant with a screen for Jackson. Over Love. Jackson misses. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
The Heat shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Is Smith. He's checked in for Najee. And Hero drops them both. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season number.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matter. And to be a star, That's when you've got to deliver.
Smith, here's Bryant. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Bryant's got 6 here in this quarter.
I think it's really wise to get Smith involved in pick and roll action because he's got tremendous vision and he's a willing passer.
Now here's Butler. 18 points for him. Over Bryant. It's hauled in by Bryant. The Nuggets trail by 12. A floater, and it's good on the way up. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Butler. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
This team counts on Butler's ability to make plays at both ends, and he relishes that trust. His scoring is what's really stood out tonight, though.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson down low, defended by Butler. Hits it from 3-point range. Bryant's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nuggets. Jackson against Hero. Love with the screen on Jackson. With 4 seconds on the clock.
A flashy play by Hero off the drive, turning his speed into airtime for a dunk.
Now through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Heat. They lead by 11. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Nuggets trail by 11. Now, here's Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the basket by Lowry. Lowry's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Heat.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
Here's Murray. And Adebayo sends it back. Robinson on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Lowry. Loads it up for Adebayo. And stolen by Gordon. Porter against Robinson. Porter kicks to Caldwell Pope. Over to the left wing. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt this shot than that.
A different look for Miami. Caleb Martin's checked in for Love. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Robinson. Free throw, good. Jokic. Hey, Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebounding.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant, brilliant player, not just a rebounder.
Jokic against Adebayo. There's Porter with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Lowry against Murray. Lowry kicks to Hero. Oladipo outside. the pass to Adebayo. No good. Shot missing. Good defense by Jokic. The Nuggets trail by 9. Caldwell Pope pass to Gordon. Lowry against Murray. Gordon with a screen on Lowry. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Jokic. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the squad. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Here's Hero. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Shot's good by Hero.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Murray, the pass to Caldwell Pope. It's deflected.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that away.
Adebayo. He kicks it to Oladipo. Adebayo with a screen for Oladipo. No good on the triple. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Beyond the arc. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry.
Gabe Vincent.
Miami leading by 9. Up top, Oladipo. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope.
Oladipo forced to get crafty and creative that time, pulling out all the stops. He was able to get the shot off.
Shooting from the line, Victor Oladipo, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. The first one falls.
Well, you know, from role player to star, Oladipo's transformation has been remarkable. I mean, he's a guy who is really hungry to be an all-time great.
Oladipo hits them both. Now, Jokic. Outside, Porter. Back to Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And that's now 21 points for Jokic.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Adebayo finds Hero. Adebayo. He gets that one. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Pass to Jokic. Out to the right wing. Oladipo against Caldwell Pope. 4 on the clock. Fires from deep. Miami grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Passes it to Porter. Back to Jokic. And Adebayo sends it back. Oladipo against Caldwell Pope. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Murray right side. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Heat leading by 15. outside Hero. From 13, good as the jump shot falls. Hero's got 4 points this quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
And the first one at the line is good.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Butler, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And Strus is subbed in for Oladipo. And so Murray nails both of them. And here are the Heat. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Adebayo. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Murray with it. The pass to Jokic. He dishes it to Porter. Murray scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. And again, Denver no good. The Heat leading by 15. Here's Vincent. Kicks it to Butler. Shoots from 14. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. It's some arc. Murray, no good. For Miami, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Back to Butler. For Murray. Butler, no good.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Jokic kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Jokic. And the shot is good. Jokic has got 23.
Well, I so enjoy watching Jokic play. I mean, really enjoying him tonight, scoring a bunch of points, and his offensive game is just a beautiful thing to behold.
Gordon against Butler. Out to the wing. Miami no good on that time either. The Nuggets trail by 13. And here is Murray. Jokic inside. Adebayo on him. And it's Jokic missing. Miami has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Butler passes to Martin. Here's Vincent, defended by Gordon. Back to Martin. To end the drought, he lays it in. And the Heat lead by 15.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. loves check-in from Miami. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He challenged his players to try to take control here. He said, this is when we want to be efficient. This is when we absolutely have to execute. We'll see if they can get it done, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Down by 15. Pass to Jokic. Porter kicks to Murray. Denver passing it around. Here's Jokic. And he overshot that one, missing.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got 22.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
The Nuggets with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Loads it up for Adebayo. No good there. The Nuggets trail by 17.
I'm sure this is exactly how they hope to start off this final series with a nice win here in Game 1.
For Miami.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
They're certainly starting the finals off on the right foot, and this will be a comfortable win for them in Game 1.
Yeah, this was a statement game, and what a time to make it. I'm sure it's going to get tougher for this group, but they won't be able to just run away with the championship. But tonight, they clearly established themselves as the stronger team early in this series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bam Adebayo.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
And that one's good, Jokic.
When you can shoot the ball like Jokic can from every level, that kind of versatility makes you a hard guard. And making mid-range shots just adds to his dangerousness.
Butler against Porter. Passes it to Vincent from past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Heat lead by 18.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Jokic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Nikola Jokic, one shot.
Shooting one.
And the free throw, no good.
Not sure if anybody has a better feel for the game than the man standing at the line. Jokic in elite company in that respect.
Now here's Butler. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.
Home of the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. This has been a special presentation of SpinoKing Sports.